Addition and subtraction of significant figures. There are rules to follow in adding and subtracting significant figures. We have here rule number 1. Add or subtract in the normal fashion. And rule number 2. Round the answer to the least number of places in the decimal portion of any number in the problem. To understand these rules, let's have an example. So we have here 7.534 plus 0.52 plus 4.2354. Basing on rule number 1, add or subtract in the normal fashion. Okay, so adding this, we are going to arrange this by column. So 7.534 plus 0.52 plus 4.2354. And the sum for this will be 4, 9, and then we have 5, 8, and we have 12. So we will just bring down 2 and carry 1 to the next column. Bring down the decimal point. So we have here 8 and plus 4, that is 12. This is our normal answer. But we have to round the answer to the least number of places. Okay, so based on the given problem, the least number of places in the decimal portion of our given numbers is 0.52. This has only 2 decimal places. So we have to round this off to do 2 decimal places. And the 2 decimal place here is on the number 8. And we are going to base our rounding off on the number to the right of 8, and this is 9. So, since 9 is 5 and above, we are going to round this up. So 8 here will become 9. Our answer now will be 12.2 instead of 8. This will now be 9. So our final answer here will be 12.29. Let's have another problem. We have here 8.36 plus 7.347 plus 6.3568. Using the given rules, we are going to add the 3. So we will have here 8.36. Going to rearrange them in a column. So plus 7.347 plus 6.3568. So adding, we will have 8, and then 7 plus 6, that is 13. Bring down 3, and we have to carry 1 to the next column. And we have here 7 plus 4, 11, plus 5, 16. And then we have to carry 1 to the next column. And we have here 4, 7, 10. So bring down 0 and bring down the decimal point. And then carry 1 to the next column. 1 plus 8 is 9, 9 plus 7, 16, and 16 plus 6. This is 22. Using rule number 2, we have to round the answer to the least number of places. Okay, so rounding off, the least number of places on our given is 2 decimal places. So we have to find here the second or the 2 decimal places, and we have here 1, 2. So this will be the basis for our rounding off. And then, so we have to round off 6. And our basis for rounding this off will be the number beside 6, and this is the number 3. If the number to the right of 6 is 5 and above, we have to round this up. We will add 1. And if this is below 5, we have to maintain 6. Now, since this is below 5, our answer here will be 22.06. So 6 is maintained because the number here to the right of 6 is below 5. 22.06 is now our final answer. And for our next given, we have here 95.46 minus 47.8. Subtracting, we will have 95.46 minus 47.8. Okay, so we are going to subtract this. So 6, we will just bring down 6. And 4 minus 8, we have to borrow 1 from 5. So 4 here will become 14. 14 minus 8, this is 6. And bring down the decimal point. And since we borrowed 1 from 5, this will now become 4. 4 minus 7, this cannot be, so we have to borrow 1 from 9. 4 will become 14. So 14 minus 7, that is 7. And since we borrowed 1 from 9, this will now become 8. And 8 minus 4 is 4. Okay, we have here 47.66 as our regular answer. But we have to round this off to the least significant figure. Using rule number 2, we have to round this answer to the least number of places in the decimal portion. Okay. So the least number of decimal places in our given is 47.8. It has 1 decimal place. We have to round 0.66 to 1 decimal place. Okay, so 6 here, we have to round this off. And our basis for rounding off 6 will be the number to the right of 6. And this is also 6. If the number to the right is 5 and above, we have to round up 6. We had to add 1. But if the number to the right of 6 is below 5, we have to retain 6. And since 6 is 5 and above, we have to round up. So we will now have here 47 point. Instead of 6, we have to add 1. This will now be 7. Therefore, 47.7 now is our final answer. Let's have another example. We have here 4.0008 minus 0.004 plus 0.025. First, we need to perform 4.0008 minus 0.004. First, we need to subtract 4.008 and 0.004. We have here 4.008 minus 0.004. So bring down 8. And then we have here 0 minus 4. This cannot be. We have to borrow 1. 0 will become 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. And since we borrowed 1 from here, this will now become 9. And this will also become 9. So just bring down 9 and another 9. And bring down also the decimal point. And then we have here, since we borrowed 1, 4 will now become 3. And 3 minus 0 is 3. And then we have to add this one to 0.025. 3.9968 plus 0.025. Bring down 8 and then 6 plus 5, that is 11. So just carry 1. 1 plus 9 is 10. 10 plus 2, that is 12. Bring down 2 and carry 1. 1 plus 9 is 10. Bring down 0. Bring down the decimal point and then carry 1. 1 plus 3, that is 4. 4.0218 is our regular answer. We have to round this off to the least number of places. The least number of places based on our given is the 3 here. So we have 3 decimal places that are the least number. So we have to find here the third decimal place. We have 1, 2, 3. We have to round off 1. And our basis for rounding off 1 will be the number to the right of 1, and this is the number 8. Since 8 is 5 and above, we have to round up 1. We have to add 1 to 1. And we will have here 4.02 instead of 1. We have to add 1. This will now become 2.